Hey everybody, welcome back to TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today we're going to have some fun with a brand new style by Ellen Wille for 2021. A new color, a new style, a new you, all of the details coming up. I purchased this style with my own funds from Wig Studio One. If you expand the description box below, it'll take you to a link directly to this product where you can explore the details and pricing. We want to earn your business at Wig Studio One. If you have any question for us, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com or from any product page on the site. Scroll down, hit the help button, and you'll be connected with a live chat feature. So CRI is a part of the Peruki collection by Ellen Wille. That particular collection is more edgy, modern, and fashion-minded. Part of the beauty and versatility of wearing wigs is that you can change your look in an instant. And depending on the mood, depending on the occasion, depending on your personality, you can really set the stage for your experience with all different kinds of styles. This is just one of those styles where when I put it on, I feel like I can have an experience that I might not otherwise have with a more maybe conservative, conventional style. Like I said, this is a short, blunt cut, modern bob. Now the cut would give the illusion that you just stepped out of the salon. It's a blunt cut, and you do see a little bit of an angle here. So let's get down to the specs real quick. So this bang is around 3.5 inches. That is my sweet spot for a bang because I know that from my hairline to chin, I'm around 3 to 3.5 inches. So that's gonna scoot right over my eyebrow, but miss the eyes. So that's very practical to wear. Now they're probably taking that measurement up a little bit behind that hairline and all the way straight down. So this is a straight across blunt cut fringe. It's very nice and wispy. It's not heavy at all. There's nothing heavy at all about this style in general. And then you go right into that first layer here at the front. So I would imagine that's probably every bit of 10 inches from the top of your head down on the front. Likewise with the crown, it's about 10 inches from the crown down to the tip of the hair in the back. So what that does is it gives you a little bit of an angle here because that layer on the top is going to fall a little bit shorter than that 10-inch layer here on the sides. So it's creating a little bit of an angular effect. There's about a 2.25 inch nape, but it is really covered up because it's undercut below that crown. So you can just see how modern and almost futuristic this is. Now you do have a little bit of a different kind of a monofilament feature here. So it's a center monofilament part, but that part has been widened. Not quite to the point where you would expect a mono top to be, but it's fairly wide and it does stretch back to the crown. I'll show you that when we look at the underside of the cap. There is no lace front on this style. I personally do not think you would need a lace front, but I'll give you an up-close look at that monofilament. So I think that it's very nicely done. It's nicely threaded there on the top, so you will be able to get the illusion of scalp anywhere you want to part it along that monofilament. And then it's open wefted sides and back. This style is made from the heat-friendly fiber by Ellen Wille. I much prefer the heat-friendly fiber by Ellen Wille in a shorter style. I personally, based on my personal experience, don't think that Ellen Wille's heat-friendly fiber performs as well as Beltress or Raquel Welch. On the longer styles, they tend to tangle more easily than the other ones. And you can tell that it's a heat-friendly fiber just because it has a bit of a waxy feel to it. It's very limited in its shine. It feels very soft and silky. So let's talk about this color, Pastel Rose Rooted. This is a fairly new color by Ellen Wille. So what you have here, and this is based on my own eye, is a base color of just a white, kind of like a pearlescent white. And then highlighted in there, you're going to see 2 shades of pink. One just a very pastel, whispery, soft pink, And then you will see a little bit of highlight in there with a deeper pink. And the overall effect just looks like a platinum with a little hint of pink running through. And that's true from close up and also from a distance. What I really love is this root. I think the rooting just is that wonderful touch that's really going to take this color from something that might be confused with a costume color to something that is wearable for every day. So you will see like a dark ash blonde root. The rooting is done super well. It blends in nicely. I love it because there's no harsh, stark line from a black root to a platinum or white main color. You can sense the rooting from all sides, and it also helps cover wefting. If the wind lifts it up a little bit, you're probably just going to glimpse rooting and not necessarily the wefts, because the rooting is very close to the color of that cap. This is a very light density style. It honestly feels like next to nothing on my head. It has that corn silk fine fiber. It lacks body. It's not supposed to have body. This is that straightened look. It's supposed to just kind of swing naturally. It's been straight pressed all the way down. Those blunt edges. And this is really the look that it's meant to have. And I think if we go changing that, it would be very difficult to get that back because this is a heat-friendly style. You could certainly put in a little curl, which I think would add some body to it. But I really feel it would be difficult to get back this straight, flat design. There's really limited permatease, barely any, just a little bit maybe around the top. Nothing thick or pillowy at all anywhere, just enough to cover wefting. There's really not a lot of permatease or enough permatease to support any kind of volume. This is a low volume, low profile, light density style. So just be aware that this bit of a parting space right there at the crown is kind of hard pressed in there. It's just been steam pressed flat, and all the fiber kind of spreads out from that bit of parting space there. If you want to change that, I think you're going to have to use quite a bit of heat to do that. I would probably take like the blunt edge of a curling iron, recreate a part, and then just press in, and then pull it out. Press in and pull it out as many times as needed to repress a different parting space. But as it is, it looks really nice. It's very consistent with this style. Inside look at the cap for Ellen Wille CRI. So there is the front and the top. You'll notice that there's a single monofilament center part, and that's fairly wide. It widens out as it reaches the front. There is no lace front. However, there is some fiber that is sewn right at the front just to kind of give it a nice natural looking hairline. And anywhere you want to part it, I think you get the nice illusion of scalp. Then you have some covered wefts here to support some permatease and give you good coverage. There is a felted ear tab with nice sturdy stays and an extended felted nape with Velcro style adjusters. This is pretty much average right out of the box. I cinched it in only slightly to accommodate a petite average circumference. This style is right out of the box. I did give it a shake, applied it, made my adjustments, swirled around slightly on the top just to set the fiber free from the cap and loosen the movement, but that's all I have done to this style. So let's check it out with glasses. I'm going to use sunglasses today. It's just about that season, and I think this style would be super cute in the summertime. Likewise, it's also super cute with the turtleneck styles. Fits beautifully between the ear and the ear tab. There's very little permatease in that area. Likewise, light density and low volume. Thanks so much for joining me today for a look at the brand new CRI wig by Ellen Wille in the color Rose Pastel Rooted. We'll see you next time on TAZ's Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1.